Good morning, everyone. Class is gonna start in like an hour, so I'm just gonna eat some of my dinner leftovers and work on the case study. Not tired this morning, but I will be tired because I think I'm gonna stay up again till like 3 a.m. So it's so bright, but anyways, I just finished the questions that we had to like pre-work on. I have so much studying to get done today, guys, so it's gonna be a rough one for sure. But oh my gosh, I found this app called the amino acid app, which I'm pretty sure I'm late to the game, but I love it. I'm about to play it right now while I'm waiting to log on to Zoom. So I'm studying and playing a game, but I'll see you guys later.
Until you get back to the...
Okay, so as you can see, we're still in class. We kind of got a break, not really. I took one, and my camera's off right now because I have to pay attention for this lecture coming up. It's literally on all the stuff that I like struggled with in undergrad and studying for the MCAT, so I'm gonna really pay close attention. The case study was so much fun. I really enjoy, like, it's kind of like the textbook of like hands-on. Like you're learning stuff obviously because it's a case study, but you're not like just learning like, oh, this is the disease, memorize this, memorize that. Like, it's fun. Anyways, gotta go. Okay, I'm gonna make this quick. I am done for the day. I don't have anything else left to do, like Zoom wise. So I'm just going to be studying right now though. I'm gonna go take a break because I didn't have one today at all. So, I mean, I had like little breaks, like 5-minute breaks, but like I didn't have a lunch break. I went to a seminar instead. So yeah, I will see you guys after my nap, and I'll talk to you more about my day. What up, guys? I can't even remember the last time I talked to y'all, which is probably very sad, so I apologize. But basically after, I don't even know. I think I talked to you guys like during biochem maybe? I don't know. But after biochem we had a MED seminar on wellness, and it was so good. So they just talked about like your mental health and things that you need to like get ahead of or like be thinking about when you're choosing medical schools, and they talked about the ones that they have or the programs that they have in place for students at Carolina, so that was just really good. Yeah, and they just talked about different things that you can do. Like, you should take care of yourself during medical school, obviously during professional school, eat right, see a therapist if you need to, get the right amount of sleep, like all that stuff matters. And just know that you're not alone. So that was good. And then after that I had micro. Micro was good today. And then after that I took a fat nap. I probably shouldn't have done that, but hey, you win some, you lose some. And then I went to the gym, and now I'm about to study. If you hear that thing in the background, it's my cousin.
I know they hear. I know they can hear. Can they see me?
Yes.
Hey, vlog. Okay, I'm done.
Anyways, yeah. So she went to the gym with me too, and so did Callie. It was a good session. I've been a gym girly. This is like my 3rd or 4th month consistently. I think this is the first week I haven't gone like every single day since I started, but things change. Oh, this is what I want to tell y'all. While I was on the treadmill today, I downloaded the amino acid app, which I told you guys about. Everybody get it. If you're trying to learn amino acids, get the app, because I learned it literally in like 15 minutes. Like, it wasn't bad. Which for our exam, you only need to know, like, basically be able to identify them is what I'm guessing. I did that, and I'm about to show Tamer my skills right now. But yeah, I'll check in with you guys later because I'm just about to be studying literally for the rest of the night. So, and my whole family's going to the movies tomorrow to watch Jurassic Park, and I don't know if I'm gonna go. I just don't think I could commit to a movie that's 2.5 hours long, like the evening of Saturday. But I mean the evening of Friday. But maybe I can because I'm gonna study all day Saturday. Like, wake up at the crack of dawn. Anyways, okay, bye. like I said, I don't even know what time I'll be going to bed tonight. The goal is to get a majority of the flashcards done, but I did want to take time out of my day to actually study the flashcards that I'm making. And I realized that I knew that, I don't know, like I feel like I know a decent amount, but then when I do the flashcards, like I'm getting stuff wrong that I know. It's so weird, but it's so much information. I think I'm gonna switch over to micro because I only have a few more lectures that I need to put into Anki. And I still have so much for biochem. Like, at the end of the day, whatever I don't get to. Like, I just genuinely don't understand how I'm supposed to take in all this information and learn it well enough in the amount of time that I have and, like, regurgitate it back out on a test, if that makes sense. Like, I feel like I know everything, or I've seen everything. I know I've seen everything. I feel like I know up to maybe a good 50 or 60% right now, which obviously isn't good enough. But yeah, so the next few days are really gonna be rough. I have class at 8 a.m. and it's the last lecture for biochem, and then micro is a case study. We also have a mock exam to just like make sure that everything runs smoothly with the systems that we're gonna use, that we're using, and it's just gonna be very trying the next few days. And then I also have my meeting with my TA tomorrow. This is rough. And they say that like all the med students and stuff are like, oh, medical school is way worse than this, so can't imagine it getting any worse. But I can only imagine if you had like 5 classes instead of the 2 that we have now. Sheesh. Alright, well, I'm gonna get back to work, and I will probably more than likely see you guys in the morning, and I'll let you guys know what time I end up going to bed. I'm not tired either. Like, honestly, I'm so stressed that I'm not tired. Peace. Good morning. It is Friday. We're officially 3 days out from our midterm. The goal of today, besides just making it through all of the meetings that we have, is to feel better about my knowledge. I know that I've been called for this moment. I know that God has led me here for a reason, and I don't think that He would lead me here to fail. If anything, this moment is for me to strengthen my weaknesses before med school, and to just really prove to myself and to everyone else, even though God's known this all along, that I can do this. Therefore, I'm going to try my best not to stress. I'm going to know what I know, and I'm going to try to make sure that's majority of the information. It won't be all, but majority. And I have come to terms with that. I feel like it's so much different than undergrad, where if you know 100% of the information, you can guarantee yourself an A. There's so much information. It really just it depends on what they think is high yield and what I think is high yield. And then, yeah, if it matches up, it matches up. If it doesn't, then we'll go back to the drawing board and figure things out. And I did change my study methods halfway through. So, yeah, it's literally only been 2 weeks. So I changed it after week 1. So maybe if I would have started this at the beginning, maybe I would feel a little bit better, but I don't know. I don't think so. But yeah, the goal of today is 1, to get through. 2, when I see you guys at the end of the day, we'll rate how much better I feel. Today, I feel 1 out of 5, maybe like a 2.5. So we're not doing too well. At the end of the day, I would like for that to be anything above a 4. And then knowledge-wise, I feel, I was gonna say a 1, but let's be positive, let's be realistic. I don't know, maybe the same thing, 2.5. I feel like I know some, but there's still a lot more that I can know. And maybe just going over like processes as a whole, like talking them all through, making a high yield list. That's what I'm about to do, make a high yield list. And then just go over that stuff. So yeah, let me tell you guys what we have to do today. I honestly don't even know what time it is. Okay, it's 7:15. Get my calendar. So today we have biochem from 8 to 11. Well, 11. It says 12 on here. I'm pretty sure it's 11 because then we have our mandatory mock trial test at 11:15 to 12:15. Then we have 45 minutes, and then we have micro, which is just a live demo today. So we finish all the content for micro. And then I have my, that's micros from 1 to 3. Then I have my meeting with my TA from like 3:30 to 4. So busy day. And then, like I told you guys earlier, my family is going to watch Jurassic Park today, the new one that comes out, and my mom did buy me a ticket. And I told her when she bought it, I was like, I don't know. Everybody says this program is brutal. I don't, it's literally a few days before my midterm. She's like, you need to take a break. You need to take a break. So we'll see how I feel. If I feel better than how I feel right now, I'll go. I worry about committing that much amount of time to a movie, you know? Like, it's one thing for me to take a break for an hour, but for me to go somewhere for 4 hours, like, I just feel guilty. No one talks about that either. Studying guilt. Is that a thing? Like, you feel guilty when you're not studying. I'm pretty sure this is how burnout happens, but I don't know. Alright, well, I'll see y'all whenever. Something else that I wanted to add. I feel very over-caffeinated today, and I haven't had 1 drop of caffeine since like 1 a.m. I'm not sure if it's caffeine or nerves. I'm not anxious, like my body feels very shaky. It could be lack of sleep too. But I don't think that's it because I normally sleep the same amount that I've slept. Could be stress. Whatever it is, it's not a fun feeling. So, I always feel really nervous before tests though. Like extremely nervous. So this isn't super duper new, but I haven't felt it like, normally I feel it like the day before, and it's 3 days before. So 5-minute break, and I'm gonna lay on the floor. Oh, let me take these off. Yeah. That was 5 minutes.
Just wanted to start off just with this case here. I'm not going to really read through it so much, you just kind of summarize it. So these were...
I just have to tell y'all this. So we're being tested on basically TCA, oxidative phosphorylation, carbohydrate metabolism, so all the big cycles. And they literally went over it in about 30 minutes. Okay, bye. Guys, let me just sit down. We have almost officially made it through week 2. We're done with all the classes. I have a meeting with my TA, and then I'm going to study my buns off tonight. I'm feeling still not good. Body-wise, I feel better. I would say I'm just a little tired. I'm going to go lay down before my meeting. Maybe take a little 30-minute nap. But study-wise, I have a lot to do. So I'm going to study hard. I'm not going to tap out just yet. I feel like sometimes when things get hard for me, whether it's academically, cheer, life in general, one of my first instincts is to tap out And I don't know if anybody else is like that. Not necessarily in the way of like quitting, but I'm just like, oh, like maybe like it's just not in the cards for me. Like whatever, like I did my best or I tried my best. Like I'll already end the story before the story's even finished type of ordeal. And I caught myself doing this earlier while I was sitting in class. I was like, oh, well, like it's just whatever. Like if I don't score good on this exam, like I really did study as hard as I could. Like it, whatever's meant to be will be. And you know, as I was saying it, I was like, you still have all of tonight, all of tomorrow, and all of Sunday to study. Like you can learn a lot in that time, Erica. You learn 20 amino acids in 15 minutes on the treadmill. Like don't underestimate yourself. Trying to go or on the path of going to medical school, it's a lot of psychological, a lot of like mental toughness type of ordeal. Like you get a question wrong, okay, figure out why you got it wrong, move on, you know? But like for me, it's not always that easy. I'm really good about being mentally tough most of the time. But every once in a while, I'll just be like, I don't know what to do. It's whatever. Maybe it's not meant for me. You know, I tried my best. And I'm just like, why are you counting yourself out? So I'm going to tie my hair up, clear off my desk, get me a little coffee, and get to studying in about 30 minutes. I'm gonna take this nap though. I'm gonna rest, process, redigest. I don't even know what that means, but we're going with it. Oh my gosh, I look a mess. Anyways, it's about 8 o'clock. It's 7:47. I have been studying since around 3:30, 4 o'clock, and I am taking a little break from microbio to go get dinner. I don't want to stop working. I was in a grind, but my stomach is rumbling, so I'm going to take a little break, go get dinner. I believe 3 slideshows out from finishing, like making my whole Anki deck for micro, which is good because, like I said, I don't think that I will make any more flashcards after today. I'm kind of back and forth between biochem because it's so much, and I feel like some flashcards would help, so I don't really know, but I don't know. I think at this point, I just need to study what I have, and yeah, so I'm gonna go pick up my dinner and eat, and then I'll check back in with you guys later. Hello, friends. It is much later. It is 5 minutes from midnight, and I have just now finished putting all of my testable micro information into Anki, and it comes out to 345 cards total. So that's what I will be studying over the next 2 days, which sounds like a lot, but there's a point during the MCAT where my review, like per day, I just had a brain fart, but my review that I had like each day was close to like 300, 400 cards a day. So I feel like that's not that bad. And some of them are like really like simple, just so that I can make sure that I like know them. Like some of them I know already, but I was like, still want to put in there, which I'm trying to get better about that. But since it is 12, I think I'm going to move on to biochem. I still have to come back and do some of these cards, but I think what I'm going to do for biochem is I'm going to start at the end of everything that we learn. So I'm going to start with the lectures that we had today and tomorrow first. And then if I have time, what is time, but if I'm still feeling good, then I'm going to move on to the lectures that we had on Wednesday and Tuesday, which those aren't that bad. And then literally the professor before that, or the topics before that, I think are the ones that I have the most trouble with. Yeah. So yeah, I'm just going to work my way back because I kind of did like beginning of the information this past weekend, and then obviously I couldn't do the last half because we just got it this week. So yeah, Alright, well, I'll update you guys whenever I'm about to go to bed. This is how I look at 1 a.m. But anyways, I'm calling it a night because I am going to get up at around 6:30, 7 o'clock, which is the time that I normally get up, and study for about 5 to 6 hours before we have our like review sessions that we have that day. I feel a lot better about both classes. And yeah, I'm just gonna dedicate tomorrow to drilling in big concepts and things that I know are gonna be on the exam, and I'm just not really gonna worry about any minute details except for in our last professor's lectures, because I heard that he likes minute details, so I might put a little bit more effort into that. I'm still gonna start with the end of the two end lectures and then work my way back up to the top, because I'm pretty sure that they'll go over the first 2 lectures in detail for review. Anyways, y'all don't care. Good night. My desk is a mess. Representation of my life. Had hibachi for dinner. Okay, good night.
I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago.